ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. What a great episode again, more Todo, but this episode was focused on the real Panda, so to say, and Mechamaru, and they seem to be quite similar. So let's get into it and talk about it because Jujutsu Kaisen delivers again. Now, after last week's amazing bromance episode between Yuji and Todo, mainly Todo, with his best friend fantasy and how to make friends with the best question, honestly. I know I keep saying best, but this is the truth with what's your woman type, and Yuji being honest with liking tall woman with big ass as Jennifer Lawrence. We still have a bit of Yuji and Todo fighting, and Yuji is improving slowly, listening to the lessons that Todo is actually giving him, and Todo couldn't be more proud of that. He's enjoying it so much. Even though he was getting tossed around, he was actually proud of what Yuji was doing there. But of course, he's still very capable. He even blocks Yuji's fists again, this time with his forehead, with his head blocking his punch. And even then, he gives him hints, especially about how to control and channel your energy, not just from your stomach, just to use it in your entire body to be like a complete aura, like going Super Saiyan over there, DBZ, having your cursed energy flow through your body, not just from a single point, having the delay reaching all the way to your fist, just trying to teach him more control and expanding his cursed energy knowledge, so to say. I gotta say, Yuji was picking it up pretty fast. Says quite a lot about him. Sort of like the Bleach similarities, which with Ichigo, with his rapid growth, the way he absorbed everything around him. I feel like Yuji has something like that. He's a quick learner, so to say, very able to pick up stuff very fast. And Todo is also a great teacher. The best teaching method, so to say, just by doing, especially for both of them, since they are the physical type. I'm very excited to see the conclusion of that fight and how it's gonna end, and how Yuji is gonna feel about Todo after that, because Todo is the one that's not following the orders of the director to kill him. I think Yuji knows that. It's gonna be very interesting what relationship they're gonna have moving forward. I know Todo already declared Yuji his best friend, but now the ball is in Yuji's court. But I have a feeling they're definitely gonna get along. Now, on the other hand, we have Nobara being angry that they're going after Yuji. Her and the Panda trying to also anger the witch loli Nishimiya, who was still in the tree. But this is where things get a bit more complicated. We have Mechamaru showing up and actually shooting Panda in the back. But I was a bit surprised. We see that the Panda is okay. We find out later on what exactly happened with that shot, and this is where the episode finally starts. The focus of the episode, or the main show, Panda versus Mechamaru. And it was awesome. I needed more Panda stuff in my life. We actually find out a lot more about him and a lot more about Mechamaru. You see that Mechamaru is like a doll being controlled by somebody in a bath with wires, tubes, IVs, everything being there, missing an arm below from his knees. But I'll get to that. Seems there's a lot more to Mechamaru than just being the robot, so to say, as we thought in the beginning, or at least I thought in the beginning. I'm glad there's more depth to him than just a random robot. Now, also something by the Panda, like I said even previous episode, he's very perceptive, very analytical, and shows it even more in this episode. He estimates everyone's Sork grades, Jujutsu Sork grade. It's some interesting points there. Of course, Todo is at the top. Kind of proves again how powerful Todo and how capable he is. And we also find out Panda's life story. What exactly is, how he came to be. And his creator is the director. Yaga he's a cursed corpse like an entirely sentient one created with emotions. That's very interesting and very powerful. He's kind of one of a kind, so to say, being born by himself in a way, of course, with the director also being the one behind it. And they kind of got treated him like a kid of his own, training him, showing him the ways and so on. So very interesting, and I'm starting to like Panda a lot more. Not saying I didn't like him before, but this kind of amplified those feelings, made him a lot more interesting, and explains some stuff about him. Now we also have during their fight, Panda actually goes a bit Jojo and Mechamaru body slamming him or muda 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 over there. Pretty fun fight, and I was laughing the entire episode, enjoying it so much. And on the other hand, we find out more about Mechamaru and what exactly he is and how his power works. You guys know the pact where you explain how your power works to somebody else just to make a self-pact to amplify that power. But apparently in Mechamaru's case, it was a different pact, heavenly pact, forced upon his body from birth. Now, I don't know by who it was forced, what exactly happened, but this pact took away his skin, an arm, below the knees. Kind of got a feeling from Dororo, if you guys remember the series. If not, I highly recommend you guys watch Dororo. A bit similar to Yakimaru's situation that he had by the way he was born, and I'll just leave it at that. Please watch Dororo over there, an amazing series. And also Mechamaru is very emotional, he wants his own body, but I'll get to that. Now, during their fight, he's also very capable. His arm is like a drill powered rocket sword over there, Gurren Lagann in a way. A lot of inspirations from others, but this is what makes Jujutsu so great, honestly. He even has a mouth cannon because why not? That was pretty awesome. Panda, of course, is able to block it, but this is where we see that Panda is not a panda. He's a lot more than just a simple panda. Now, he's able to block it, he's okay, but now he looks like an angry gorilla. He actually swapped his form. This is not even my final form from the panda. And we see that apparently he has a brother and a sister inside him. So he has 3 cores in a way. I'm showing 4 because I'm a big brain, I don't know why. 3 cores. The gorilla and his sister. Now, we don't know what exactly his sister is, because we find out the panda signifies balance, gorilla is power. Now, we don't know what his sister is or what that form is, because the shot that he got from Mechamaru got his core, the sister core, so to say. So there's still that mystery surrounding him. What exactly is that form, so to say? It's gonna be very interesting to see it. I'm actually quite excited after seeing what the gorilla form is capable of. Very attack, power based, close range over there. They start fighting, and it was just awesome, honestly. He completely overpowered Mechamaru with that slam. Even through his shield, Mechamaru started running over the buildings, flying over each other. It was just an awesome show of animation, fighting, and choreography. I just want more Panda in my life, if I'm being honest. The music also during the fight, I need that shit on repeat, honestly. Now we have Mechamaru was still very capable, and it's gonna be very interesting seeing their relationship moving forward after what happened, because Mechamaru actually got the drop on the panda going for his core, but the panda was able to trick the location of his core, since he's been doing it all his life with his 3 cores, and just face slams, palm slaps over there, however you want to call it, that attack, and rips off Mechamaru's arm. Honestly wins the fight pretty convincingly. Was an awesome fight. I want more. Hopefully we're gonna get focused on all of the fights going on around the group event scene. But this was awesome. We have Yuji versus Todo, Panda versus Mechamaru. Now that's been settled. This is where we have the interesting conversation between them. And it says quite a lot about both of them. Now, the Panda kind of understands Mechamaru, and he hoped they would both understand each other since they're so different with both of their situation. One being a cursed doll, one being a disfigured human, so to say. But Mechamaru has this jealousy of Panda that he has a body and he's able to move around and he is not, and that's why he was a bit antagonistic towards him. But Panda drops the life knowledge, kind of being honest to him, teaching him about life, telling him, I'll help you, it's okay, we can understand each other, you still have people around you that support you. And he starts slowly understanding that, thinking about his other students, being there with him, spending time with them, enjoying all of the shenanigans, and still thinks he wants a body one day. And we see sort of like a concept or how he imagines himself he would look like in a way with his body. Panda still says, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna be there for you. Hopefully we're gonna understand each other. And he actually gets to Mechamaru, and even Mechamaru tells him, are you still gonna be able to say that if you see me face to face? Yes, of course, I don't care about appearances, I even wanna visit you one day. Well, this is the start of a beautiful friendship, like the friends we made along the way, the school event, Yuji and Todo, Mechamaru and the Panda, and hopefully the others. Miva is gonna be very interesting also. Now, the Panda also wanted Mechamaru's phone. As for what, I don't know, but since we know he's very capable and very tactical, so to say, I have a feeling he's gonna do something, or maybe he's gonna talk to Gojo, telling him that the other school is going after Yuji. That's gonna be interesting, that phone, what exactly he's gonna do. Now, on the other hand, towards the end of the episode, we have sorry about that, my voice is still on the fritz. Maki versus Miva. And Miva admits that Maki is strong. She's actually has the upper hand in their fight. That's gonna be interesting how it's gonna turn out. We haven't seen from either of them their full power or their full potential, just glimpses from each other. So next week is also gonna be very interesting on the fighting front. Now, this was the episode, an awesome episode. As for the Juju stroll, it's Mechamaru focused. Everybody was treating him as the messenger, mainly the girls, because they didn't want to interact with the boys, each for their own reasons, scared of them, finding them annoying and so on. But he also asks, why are you always treating me as the middleman? The girls don't really want to tell him, just to always be able to come to him. And they kind of say, we're gonna count on you, please do this for us. And they leave off in the sunset. Poor guy being left there with no answer. Yeah, hopefully they're gonna show more of their relationship, so to say, with the episodes going through each of the character interactions, because this is awesome. Jujutsu is an awesome series, even more, and I'm curious all of the fights and what's gonna happen after the dust settles between the schools and they confront the director about his kill order on Yuji. So yeah, overall, like I keep saying, an awesome episode. Now I leave off the questions to you guys. How did you feel about the Panda reveal, so to say, the Mechamaru reveal, the Yuji and Todo bromance going even stronger, Yuji getting actually even more stronger thanks to Todo? An amazing episode. Remember to let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. As always, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, it really helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Hopefully by next week my voice is gonna come back, I hope so. Now, I'll see you again on the next one. Keep enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen. Bye bye.